Oh, mother of God, I'm so tired, guys. Oh, close that. I'm so tired. You have no idea how tired. I had some fast food and I am just rickety wrecked. Okay, I feel like a husk. I don't know how people can eat fast food more. See, with the whole COVID thing, I haven't eaten fast food in ages. And oh my God, thank God I haven't, because I'm not doing well right now, guys. It's real rough. It's real rough out here. Anyways, hey, guess what? Where's this? Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. It's your boy, Grin. I spent most of my day in a hot vehicle at the hospital with my mom because her shoulder's bothering her, and that was my whole day. And we got no answers. So it was a rough day. But what I did manage to do today is the one thing that I told you guys I would do. And that is set up channel points for Twitch. Now I want to get to the point where either above the chat or over here I put in like the commands to where you can check, because I don't even actually think you need to like make an account. But if you guys put exclamation point water or exclamation point push up or exclamation point high and then the letter 5, right? Yeah, high, like high, H-I, yeah, high, and then 5. You can do these things. Water. Did it not do it? God damn it, I didn't do the right switch. There's push-ups. What the fuck is happening? It's not working. It's supposed to do a whole little thing. God damn it. Well, I get the idea. Water. Well, it's supposed to have a cute little icon that even appears, which is even cooler than Twitch's, mind you. So like it pops up on the screen, and when I get it working, guys, it's gonna be great. Okay. But until then, it's a shit show. But I think that's the command. There's also another command that you do in general that does it. When you guys type in any of that, no, because I should be seeing like the weird cloud bot thing. I may not have something enabled, which is maybe why. Also, if I look sheeny, it's because I just washed my face, and by washed I mean threw cold water on me, because your boy's losing. Anyways, hydrate. I'll get that figured out and sorted at some point, but for what it's worth, I only really had like 5 minutes, and I was like, is this right? Nah, copy paste. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for Yoimiya, man. She's right around the corner. Although I will say, your boy does have to eat some of his words, okay? I was back in the couple, days back, last stream, a couple streams ago, we were talking about Ball. And how Ball looks cool, but may not be entirely for me. But then I recently looked at what her E does, and that's pretty cool. I didn't know her E was that, so I thought her E was basically just like a one-used thing, but it's not. Her E is like an endless additional damage source of Electro, which can be good and bad because Electro is not the most valuable element, but it made her kit a lot more interesting, because I thought her E was just like a random nothing thing, but no, her E is actually interesting. So I gotta eat my words a little bit when it comes to Yoimiya, because Yoimiya looking pretty good. There it is. Wait, what was that? Nanny became a member. Hot damn! Thank you so much, Nanny. I appreciate that so much. Look at Nanny fucking popping off. Thank you so much. Also, Nanny, I think. Son of a bitch. Because the cool thing about this like Streamlabs channel points is if you engage with the channel, you earn more points. If you show up and you spend time watching this channel, you earn points. If you just spend time lurking, like I just said, you earn points. So this whole like channel point thing, when eventually I figure out how to implement it, is going to be significantly better. Also, you can like track your own points and all these things, and also if you subscribe or if you become a member to the channel, you get more points. It's points on points on points, but which is really cool, because in Twitch you can only get so much points via certain things. Also, forgive me guys, I didn't do the roll call. What's good, Lone Syndicate? What's good, No? What's good, Nanny? Everyone being lovely. We got Malik popping in. Always love to see all y'all. We got your boy. Always love to see your boy as well. Everyone's popping in, being lovely. Carla says, hi, I have a green name now, and now you tower. Tower amongst the rabble. Nanny. Thank you again. Carla says, Nanny will now have a green name. Yes. Actually says hydrate. It's actually, and it's apostrophe water, because I was worried that people were like, I wanted people to be able to just bang, drink, grin, but I got you. Okay. Where is Chi-Chi? Weirdly, Chi-Chi's better in this domain. I'm gonna throw up. Guys, I had fast food. I had make A&W, and I feel like rat garbage. Just garbage. I feel like a I'm gonna try to drink some coffee, and what happened? I stopped hitting forward. My guy kept moving. Weird. How are you guys feeling? How's your day going? What's good, Cleo? Always love to see you. Hopefully having a lovely day. She says hello, everybody. Nope says push-ups. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I can abide by these push-ups this stream, because if it's not even working, then fuck it. Okay. Also, today's supposed to be my rest day, but we'll see. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'm feeling a little more pep in my step. How you guys feeling about Yoimiya? Have you guys seen her banner yet? I just fucking splashed water all over my face. I have this too, I have this water bottle just so I can wet my whistle, so I don't have to drink my like 500-pound water bottle and tip it up across my microphone. Oh, it's gonna be a whole stream, my boys. My boys and girls. Oh, but yeah, her Yoimiya's kit maybe possibly got maybe leaked. We don't know if it's not confirmed yet, is where we're at, which is to say that, you know, it's probably real. But yeah, because leakers always know like 2 days or 4 days or something in advance of a banner dropping of what the characters are. And to be honest, man, the banner looks great. Yoimiya's banner looks fantastic. There's only one character there that's a little sus, but even then, it's not like she's bad. It's just that she's bad for me. I have like almost max constellation of that character, which it looks like if I'm going for Yoimiya, I'm definitely probably going to get max constellation, although it'd be amazing to walk out of that with no constellation for her, and of course a lot of constellations for Sayu. But we'll see if fate is so kind. I don't think it will be. But anyways. Lone Stinker says, sup, great, love to see you, Lone Stinker. Hopefully having a lovely day. Ashley says, Twitch sub price has gone down for mainly EU and United Kingdom. Ooh, nice. Is that a good thing? Sub price? Your boy says, I came from Let It Die, the series. I loved it. Do you recommend Genshin Impact? Is it a good game? It is, if as long as you don't participate in the gacha systems and you just do the events and maybe at best the Welcome Moon. Then the game is pretty goddamn great, although it constantly updates itself, but it is a game of patience if you're playing free to play, which I would suggest you do. But also, if you like anime and shit, then yeah. If you're not, then well, it's a little anime. It's quite anime. Stegman says, I came to say hello. I'm stuck. Or I'm sick from my second vaccine, so I'll take my leave. Oh, second, good luck with that. That shit gave me shivers and made me feel all kinds of horrible. Good luck, my girl. Whew, drink lots of water, although it is a sleeping game, I feel like. But your boy can't sleep on command, and I don't think you can either, so it's just a world of suffering for both of us. So, I was not helpful at all in this whole bit of business. I apologize. Also, it's really Zhongli that needs to get some quick healing from Chi-Chi, even though Chi-Chi has like no artifacts right now because she's Chi-Chi. Enough said. All right, disgusting. Disgusting. I really hope they give that buff to Chi-Chi and make her like a debuff kit, like a queen or pint-sized queen maybe. Regardless, I really hope she does that because yeah, she's kind of just. I hate that it auto-locks damn rocks. Also, we already have enough of our one thing. We'll do this. Nanny says I couldn't read it because of the. I'm wanting to beat with Zek. 1 sec, basically. I just needed a minute. I thought I had an opening to read. I did not. Or if I did, I didn't trust myself enough to seize the day. There it is. Okay. Nana says I'm good. I had frozen eggplant, parmesan, and 5 cheese. What is that? What is that, Nanny? Sounds like a whole thing. Sounds like a delicacy that I'm not aware of, or I'm just terrible at reading. Probably both. What's good, Max? I would love to see you, Max. Max says, hey, I'm exhausted from my gym. How are you? What were you doing at the gym, Max? Were you doing legs? Doing some pull-ups? What were we doing? Love to hear about it. Love to hear about shit like that. because I can empathize. If it's legs, yikes. Big yikes. Now again, there's some freaks in this world who are like, yeah, legs. And we're like, what the fuck? What is your problem? Oh, it's pasta, says Nanny. Okay, so you got some pasta. Nice. Nanny, do you feel good after eating pasta? I know some people talk about like dense carbs and how they feel great after eating certain things. I just don't know. Eggs and pasta always fuck me up. I'm not sure what it is. It just makes me feel like in a whole kind of way. You know what I mean? Chloe says, all I do is legs and booty work. Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay, see, that's the thing. Women tend to have a very easy time with legs. That's my thing. Upper body, I can hit upper body all the time, any day, all day, easy. I feel no pain, nothing. But when I do legs, man, I'm just a pussy. I'm a bitch. I just sit on the toilet and I'm like, my ass, oh god, my legs, my calves, it won't go away. The pain is eternal and suffering is endless. Flashbacks as I'm describing it to you. But yeah, no, man, my mom is the same way. She can do like legs on legs on legs and rarely feels soreness. Your boy, however, cannot. I feel very crumbly and very brittle. Although, man, I do all the kettlebell stuff that I do is so, all of it's like it requires like 80 muscles. Like it requires so many different muscle groups to where like it's impossible to not feel agony almost all the time. You know what I mean? There's no respite. It's all in all the time. So I don't know how to fix that. Probably would change I gotta keep doing kettlebell stuff. I'm about like a year and a half in now, and I've seen the most progress I've ever had in my workout thing in that regard. So yeah, boom, 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 easy. I hope Stack is okay. She got that second vaccine shot, guys. I'm not sure how you guys handled that shit, but that shit put me in the ground for a hot minute. No, Syndicate says, yes, I have seen her banner and it's going and it's good. I need more Diona. I know, man. I was shocked Diona, and I was kind of worried that we were gonna get too much, like we were gonna get Shincho. Now Shincho is amazing, but I'm already maxed out Shincho. Like I only need one more constellation, then I got maxed Shincho. So I'm kind of like, ugh. With that being said, maybe possibly we don't know 100% yet, and they could goof us, which honestly I'd be happy if this was different. But I already have a constellation. Yeah, I'm already maxed out but one, and I don't want the last one. Okay, so I'm really hoping that, yeah, I'm gonna get all her Xinyan all the time, everywhere. She's the only character in the banner that looks a little sus, that's not like A grade, you know. And even then, Xinyan's not bad, especially with the new artifacts. I've heard people say that she's good if you build her as like a burst character, which is cool, because her cooldowns are pretty okay in terms of her ult. I do my arms and a tiny bit of arms. Okay, all right, yeah, man. Arms are weird. Do you feel like you recover from arms? Because I feel like arms, I rarely feel taxed. But then again, I think I use my arms all day with my mouse and keyboard and clickety clacking and such. So I think that's all I also do. Can you join? Absolutely, Nan. Let me just wrap this up real quick. And then we'll do whatever you need to do, because I honestly, yeah, I used a lot of my resin already. Because yeah, in fact, you know what's disgusting, guys? I didn't even want to tell you about it because of how ashamed I am. All right. But when I logged in today, because my day was so chaotic, when I logged in today, I seen that I had 160 resin. Disgusting. That's max resin. Just inefficiency. Right around the time when Yoimiya is upon us, all right? Upon us like a Godzilla-like creature. With that being said, though, I can't wait, man. Also, man, I don't get it. It's the whole Yoimiya thing is just weird and fucky. Thank you so much. So I heard a noise and I freaked out. Anyways, also I feel like when I'm on YouTube, there's an alert for anybody subscribing with a sound. And on Twitch, subscribing means like you're doing a lot. You're paying $5. It's a lot. But on YouTube, it's free. You just bang, and it's like following. So I don't know if OBS or Streamlabs is aware of what the fuck's happening. But anyways, I don't know what I was saying beforehand. Must have been bullshit. Yeah. Oh, Daddy said, can you leave no? I will, absolutely. Here we go, boom. Max says, all right, you know, Chloe says, all I do is legs and booty. Yes, abs are workouts are dude, yes, but also ab workouts are a special kind of like, it's the one thing where like I don't know how you can do it without like eviscerating your stomach, you know what I mean? Like if you want to see any sort of like progression for your abs, I feel like you need to just gun it. You need to be like all in 110% to the point where you're screaming and shit. Like if you can follow a calisthenic workout, holy shit, it should, like, it's the worst agony, but it's also probably going to be a pretty good yield, you know? Also, Lone Syndicate says, I do leg workouts. Nice. Yeah, I think you should do leg workouts because it's one of the best, like, optimal workout kind of things you can do, but it doesn't mean it's not painful. Chloe says, I can probably only do like 20 push-ups now, but I can wall sit or do a squat for day. Yes, that's the thing. Most people, but that's good, but also a little sus, Chloe. The reason why is because like there's a huge argument or like possibility for imbalance. So like when you're top half weak as shit, but your legs ironclad, there's you got buff as fuck legs. The problem with that is that your body will start to overcompensate. Now the thing that's not as bad is your upper body and lower body are kind of more disconnected than the other, than like your like right shoulder to your left shoulder, that kind of thing. But anyways, but yeah, when people say like one part of them is overly strong compared to the other, it's good, but it's also kind of like your body might start to overcompensate with the strong side, and the weak side may just get weaker, and you might cause like some back pain and shit. But yeah, anyway, anyone just getting their heart rate up is a good thing, I think. What's good, Stegan? Stegan says, yo, I'm here. I might skip you, Yoimiya. I don't know. I need to see your tester. Yeah. Got it, Stegan. Coming in like a fucking wild gun. Malik, sorry, says, I kind of only want Zhongli or Chi-Chi. Okay, well, Zhongli's a solid pick. Chi-Chi is cute. And some people, cute's enough. And for your boy, cute is not enough. Okay, especially when, well, it depends. If you're in a state of abundance, then yes, cute is fantastic. But if you're not, then efficiency is quite endearing, I'll say. But yes, this. Stegan says, like I'm so close to pity to a 5-star. Yeah, man, I don't know, because the thing is like Ayaka to me was a harder sell, but I don't understand the weird like hesitancy with Yoimiya. In terms of like, well, sorry, let's talk about the positives and negatives for rolling for Yoimiya, just because I think it's valuable. First things first is I think if your debate was between Ayaka or Yoimiya, I think there was a heavier swing for Yoimiya, not because Ayaka is bad, but because Yoimiya, with her ult, will almost always be useful. Whereas Ayaka, and arguably Ayaka could be good, but she's good in like a DPS cryo kind of way, and not in a, here's an ult that will always deal damage, and if you have at least C1 of Yoimiya, or even just C1, but if you have anything of Yoimiya, if you give her this set, or this set, she basically seems like she's going to be able to do both roles pretty well, right? Also, yeah, we could do this one more time. I'll burn the rest of my resin here, but so yeah, to me, I think there's a lot more of a reason why Yoimiya may have more staying power is because her ult is supportive. Now, with that being said, because her ult is supportive, I think that's why her charge attack is like disgustingly weak. Like it's almost like, why give you an attack that is so awesome that is like irrelevant, which is her like fireworks show. But here's the thing, and this is just something that's been getting me a little all over the place. We got Ball, and we got her like underling coming down the pipeline. And this is the argument I think against swing for Yoimiya, is you want to get Ball. But then here's the other argument that I've heard recently, which to me makes me a little worried for like what I want to do day one if I do get lucky enough to get Yoimiya early and I have more Primo Gems to kind of sit there and debate what I want to do with them. I'm still in my head. I'm not sure what I should do with those excess Primo Gems, because basically what people are talking about is most things in gacha system games, whatever, they basically run off of a 1-year anniversary kind of thing. So 1-year anniversary is basically taking all of the previous banners or whatever, or just like high value banners, and they put them in the week that the game launched, which is really valuable. And things like Ganyu. They'll be basically a bunch of reruns is what it looks like. Like a Ganyu rerun, maybe a Zhongli rerun, we'll see, but like stuff like that. So that'll be like the year anniversary, kind of like, hey, you've played our game and supported it for a year, here's your opportunity to give us more money. Yeah, but to me, I'm debating, and people always said that Yoimiya looks like a bait kind of banner. She looks like a banner that you're trying to bait out players to like wish on this cute character that's going to be really useful and fun, because we're going to give you this Ganyu banner, and we don't want people to have Primo Gems saved when we release that surprise banner. Kind of similar to Hu Tao, where they kind of like held her back and waited until people were probably spending all their money on Xiao, and then they said like, hey, what about this cute woman and not a boy? So yeah, that's the other worry with Yoimiya is, will there be a Ganyu rerun or something? And I don't know how you can argue, like, it'd be really hard to argue Yoimiya being better than Ganyu, just because her ult is so strong. Where it does seem like, again, weirdly, Yoimiya seems balanced because her ult is so support based. Everything else seems like it kind of equaled out to where like her charge attack isn't that strong because her ult is pretty good. I do Nanny and Lone Syndicate. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do this more? I'm burnt out on my thing. You guys point me in the right direction. You guys need some books? Do you guys need some more of this artifact set? Let me know about it. Nanny says more of this domain. Lone Syndicate is just sitting there, ominously looking in the distance of the horrific rain. Oh, Lone Syndicate says, every time Xingyan is on a banner, I never get him. I am still at sea. Oh, real? Oh, you mean Shincho? Yeah, Shincho. Yeah. So you don't have seen Shincho even a little bit. So you're actually probably hyped. But for what it's worth, I don't have that much Diona. I don't think. Let's see. I'm loading in, says Lone Syndicate. Gotcha. What do you call it? Let's. What is my Diona at? She's unleveled up. So if I get C6 Diona, I think I'll have to do it. Oh fuck! This is actually not good. This is actually really bad shit. I'm going into this banner with like basically if I get 2 Dionas and 1 Xingyan, which is probably bullshit, probably get multiple of them. They're all wasted. They're all wasted. I want Yoimiya enough to do, but the thing is like I was thinking about going for maybe if I'm lucky enough to get 2 Yoimiyas, to like get one and then say fuck it, let's roll and then lose the 50-50, and then in the back of my head I'm like, well, I know that in the future I could get so like it guarantees me a thing. Oh, Lone Syndicate says I need the Fang weapon material for Skyward Pride. Nanny says I need the okay, so we'll do this domain a little bit more just because we're here, and then we'll do that Fang domain and get shit done that way. My throat's getting dry. This and then back to our boy Bennett. Oh. Malik says I feel like skipping everything. Malik's just over it. He's like, fuck all of it. Stop it. All of that. I feel you, Malik. Although Malik, actually I don't feel you because I'm sitting on a stupid amount of Primo Gems. I don't know, man. I feel like just a weirdo. Like I'm sitting on, what is it? Let's see. I'm sitting on 27 Primo Gems and 20 wishes. Disgusting. Okay? I feel like I'm just like, what is existence? Like this is what millionaires feel like. Where they're like, well, I don't even know what the fuck point is anymore. Okay. Where's the chase to the top? Oh, we're in a fucking anime video game, my dude. We're good. Let's go. Hooah. Sagan says, me, yeah, me too. Law, yeah, you're not sure if you're gonna skip everything, man. I don't know. I was really shitting on Ball. I will be honest. Like I think in my head, I'm like, I was really going in, and it's because I misunderstood her E. I thought her E was just basically like a glorified, what do you call it? Like a quick E use thing that was on a long cooldown. I don't want to be a McA-hole, but her E, my guys, is basically like a Xingqiu alt, but it's in her E, and it looks like it has 100% uptime. So it's like, what? And also, that's like good for like you Ventis and shit. Like that's not even a sub DPS. That's just like a main useful as hell DPS. I kind of want to just fucking bite the bullet and just use some of my resin. You know, we only have 12. I could go now. Let's go down to 10. Let's go down to 10. Well, we'll see. We'll use 1 and see what it looks like. You know. Guys, I could throw up at any point in the stream because I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking some of my tea, and I feel like I could puke at any possible point. What is good, my fellow Yoimiya simp, Carlos? Always good to see you, my boy. Always good to see you. And she says, oh, my Ayaka level 70 so far. Yeah, Ayaka's good. But as far as like people who are like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can only choose one or the other, I think I would choose Yoimiya. Even though I know Ayaka's good because she's cryo and shit. But I think Yoimiya could just be, you could just build her to be a great support and then that'd be it. And then also if you just need a little bit more fire damage on top, you could just use her, you know? But if they're doing the whole 1 year anniversary thing, then I don't think Yoimiya is gonna be better than Ganyu. I don't think she's gonna be better than this lady. So like if there's a Ganyu rerun, then go for the Ganyu. But I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bait and switch us. Stinkin says Sayu will be in my party for sure. G to G. Oh, I see. Got you. You want Sayu? Okay, I thought I'm hearing drums. Crazy shit. Anyways. Yeah, man, I feel the same way. I really would hope. But the thing is, man, Sayu is one of those characters where, like, she's baited, it feels like. She feels like she's baited. Because, like, to me, I'm like, man, if only I could get Sayu C6. Like, there's very few characters in the game that I want C6 of. Sayu, to me, becomes a monster. Just becomes a little tiny sleepy devil when you get her to all the way to C6, you know? Whereas, like, Diona, cool. You get like a boost of elemental mastery. In fact, Sayu and her probably make a hell of a combo. But I don't know, because that's too much healing. Yeah, that's the thing. Sayu and Yoimiya do the same shit. No, sorry, Sayu and the cat girl, the fucking tiny little cat thing. Diona, sorry. Also, sorry, Diona. I didn't mean to drag you. Max says, I'll try to be back later. Gotta help a friend with some Genshin. So you go help out. Thank you so much for stopping by for even a hot minute. Oh, what's good, Dill? Dill says I should be doing my exam, but I'm here. Dill, you better not use me as a catalyst for your fucking nightmare. Okay, your nightmare existence. All right, go fucking do that exam or study or some shit. But I do appreciate you being here, but I don't want to be the source of your sadness. All right. What is good, Sasha? Sorry, Sasha. I'm getting some. I'm in a whole kind of way. I haven't even had fast food in like 2 years because of like a year and a half probably for the from the whole pandemic weird shit. My whole body is fighting me. I had one A&W fucking chicken burger, and my body's falling apart. Okay, I'm feeling all kind of terrible. My sinuses are stuffed. Carlos says, "Hello, my fellow Yoimiya sent my brother, my brother." Carlos says, I'm so excited about pulling for her, but I don't want any more shit. You're right, fucking. I agree, Carlos. When I seen that shit, I'm like, dude, I have C5. What do you call it? A goddamn rocker girl, and I got C4 Diona. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea to wish on the goddamn it. It's a bad idea to wish on this banner because of all the nightmare shit. Let's do this and heal up. Razor. But also, Carlos, what do you think about like the pitfalls to getting Yoimiya? So what do you think about them doing a year anniversary Ganyu rerun? And what do you think about Ball being a lot better than I said she was? Because I did say Ball was kind of like, I'm not sure about it. And now that I've looked at her twice, I'm like, all right, well, fuck. Also, Nanu, let me know when we burn that resin up. What is good, Stitch? Always love to see you, buddy. Oh, someone's left the domain. Lone Syndicate says, Mermaid Waifu is the only character that I'm like, I am stumped because her kit is like, what the hell? I haven't seen her kit yet, Lone Syndicate. But what do you call it? Balls, if like just her E, man. Like, I think I might just use her E. Like, it literally seems like Ball is just use her E, switch off, And then when you want to have some like cool like weeb fun, like katana weird weeb fun, you can just use her alt and then be fine. You know what I mean? Because her alt seems like it burns fast. That wig burns straight to the core fast. Oh, Nanny says I'm done. Gotcha, Nanny. Okay, Lone Syndicate, take me to the domain you said you needed to do, and I'll just follow and do it. My fucking body's falling apart. Sasha says, hi, just want to say thank you for Let Die videos. They help me a lot. I do not deserve your praise, Sasha, but I appreciate them. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, I'm glad they helped in any which way. Topic says some crazy shit about a game that I've answered many times. And our boy Nub is coming in. Lone Syndicate says, better than me, I have ooh, yes, a little yikes. But you also, like, I'm coming from my, I'm not going to finish the sentence. But you get the point. You're going for it, you know, and I've always been like, if I die in this pursuit, I die, and I stop. I'm not going to, like, yeah. Or maybe, actually, whose town might have been that? Also, did I see where you went? You went, oh, wow, it's all the way over here. Okay, you leveling up a weapon, yeah? Also, that's, oh, sorry, no, that's Nanny. Oh, the Nanny also goes full tip. Yeah, where are we going, Lone Syndicate? You said you needed, oh, Nanny, oh, I see, I read that. Nanny says, I have C6, Diona, and Shinyan, so I feel ya. Yeah, I was about to say, are you still going? Are you still going deep, Nanny? Are you going for Yoimiya, my friend? My brother. Carlos says, lol, I have her C5 as well. Ooh, same account. Also, I love my C6 Diona. She saves my ass in Spider. Yeah, no, I don't think C6 Diona is huge, but it's also like, man, the odds of us getting multiple of C6s is pretty high. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, like when I go into a banner and I'm like, well, I'm like halfway through like I'm C3, I'm like, okay, the odds of me getting like 3 of you are pretty good. But like going into there getting like C2, like where I only need like 2 more constellations, I'm like, I feel like that's pushing it, because I'll get the 2 constellations and then I'll just be trapped, and then I'll just be like, if I get her again, I'm just screwed. It's just a waste. Well, I guess not. You get a lot of dust, right? Also, is it only one thing today, or is it the multiple weapon banner parts? No, it's just the one thing. Good. We're gonna get this horn thing. Let's do it. What does this banner ask you for? We got Electro. I'll just go with Bennett, because yeah, seems to be a solid healer. Oh, Carlos says, I don't care too much about the Raiden or her underling, but I like Akomio and Sara design. Oh no, you like her underling. Gotcha. Raiden looks a little boring. Carlos, I thought the same shit, but then I seen her in combination with Venti, and man, just the ability for you to like to put on this thing, and then for all of your people to have like this badass like ring around their bodies, and just to like run around and start fucking people up. Because if you use like a Venti, if you use anyone like that consistently, I think she's just going to be like she's basically like a Shincho that's even more free with a burst of damage. Like, she to me makes more sense as like a secondary DPS, because her E is just purely utility based, and everyone can benefit from it. But then her alt is very much like, okay, now we finally have power, now we can swap and use this burst of damage and now cycle back. I still don't know if I'll get her, because yeah, I still want to hold out and save for Garu. But yes, I don't know. Then he says, I go for the waifu, says Nanny. Nice. I go for good people. Okay? Good people. And by good people, I mean any character that looks like they're a mixture of cool design and fun to play. Okay? Oh, I forgot this is the domain where like it starts shits on your cooldowns and stuff. And stuff. God damn, that thing died fast. Jesus. Again, another example of why Ganyu is just amazing, because she could just constantly output a ton of cryo, a ton of damage, without needing to use her E or whatever that can be silenced. Which, by the way, Ball apparently is going to be big into like the shut your fucking mouth when you're talking to me. You're not allowed to use your E. Although she does have a weird upgrade material, so that's gonna be weird to see. Oh, Azel says ball will be strong whether it is for support or DPS, just because her counterpart is that impact third rate in. Got it. Okay, I agree. I agree with the first part where I think she's gonna be pretty good no matter where you put her. Yes. Although unless they start shaving down some characters like built-in alt cooldown, I don't know how people can use the benefit of her energy recharge. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she's like, oh, I'm gonna give you your alt back really fast, and it's like my alt already comes back fast on like cooldown, so like I'm not able to use it. So unless you give me a character that has like 5 seconds cooldown for their alt and like good damage scaling, then it's gonna be really fucking pointless to get after it, you know? Azel says, and she's an Archon, so most likely will be good. I mean, people say that shit, but then people forget about what happened with Zhongli day one, which I still think Zhongli is good. It was good day one, but at the same time, Zhongli came out like a wet blanket. Okay. They showed him like throwing around like a spear using telekinesis to like whip around this badass spear and like create thousands of spears. And they're like, yeah, we don't do that. Yes, no, none of that actually. Instead, and then switch off and then use your meteor whenever you got it. Mind you, he's still kind of like that. He's still just like this. They just made what he does do better and made him more supportive. Yeah, and that's not bad, says Car. Yeah, I agree. He's not bad, but again, to me, it's one of those things where it's like, again, it's like, to me, I have the same thing with Yoimiya, man, where I'm super excited for Yoimiya, but her charge attack, I don't understand why you would have it at all. It's not like it gets better in her constellations. So it's just like, what happened? It feels like a lot of what characters are is people coming up with very cool design mechanics and like making it, and then they hand it over to like the balancing department for Genshin, and they're like, yeah, no. And I don't know what the fuck happened with Ganyu, by the way. They did like maybe just liked her design so much or had a thing for goats. I don't know. But the fact that Ganyu made it through unscathed, but like Yoimiya, they're like, you know what? She has this charge attack, but she also has this alt that can kind of be like a support ability, and she kind of has this E that can kind of be her damage. Something's got to give. So then they rip out the power of her charge attack, and it's like, that was one of the cooler things about her. Like, I would rather you make the E kind of okay and the charge attack pretty mean, because the charge attack is aesthetic as hell. You like summon four fucking missiles or 3 missiles, and then you launch that shit. It's amazing. But instead, it's like hits for PP numbers, and you're like, what the fuck is this? What is the point of any of this? Yeah, and if they had like, I think if they had like a special mechanic, like a distance to it, that'd be awesome. Like the closer you are, the more damage they deal. At least there's some risk or reward versus like an archer character. Which people are hoping that Garu's gonna be like that, which I am too. I hope Garu's something like that. Azel says, Carlos, I agree with you. Ball wasn't what I expected when I heard she's a tyrant. Yes, true. She's very supportive, turns out. Turns out very lovely. She's like a cruel bitch. But if you're one of her people, if you're her husbando, then maybe, maybe less. Oh, so what's happening? No more needed. I got lucky. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Or not ladies and gentlemen. What do you call it? Nanny and Lois. You guys need anything else? Anything else? I need to do my dailies, but that's just a me thing. Aza says, expected to be okay. Carlos says, what I'm looking for is 2.1 is Aloy, and a new free weapon. Yeah, I think the gameplay of Aloy too. She looked okay. She looked like her gameplay looked cool, but I don't know if her alt is good. More artifact domain, please. We do dailies, I guess. Well, we got that. No, he said artifact domain. I would assume he means Yoimiya's artifact domain. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I've said this 6 times because it hits me in waves where I'm like, I'm okay. I'm gonna fall apart. I got like a grease burp happening. I look disgusting. Look at my eyes. I look sweaty as fuck. I look sheeny, shine. You know, let me just complete the cycle and put it on my hood. At least then I can be comfortable and disgusting. Oh, guys, if I could buy like 50 of these sweaters, I would, because they're just the best. And then fucking Old Navy never has them. And everyone buys them, so it's not just me liking the sweaters is the thing that I'm upset about, all right? And I needed you guys here to vent to you about it, because I've been checking Old Navy's website every fucking day. It's a real stupid, shitty problem to have, but I regret not buying like 8 of these sweaters just because they're the softest thing on the planet. And they're not even made of like cotton. They're made of like polyester with spandex or some shit. Anyway, so hi. How's your day? Ashley says, remember PS4 exclusives till 2.3. Well, not really. We could maybe circumnavigate it, Ashley. There might be some weird funkiness happening. Oh. Carlos says, till 2.2 anyway. I play on PS4. So, ooh, Carlos is like, yeah, you fucking right. Well, we can maybe get it. We don't know. We'll probably be fucked over and not be able to get it until 3. Whatever, but maybe we might be okay. Also, aren't we getting a new island in 2.1? Isn't that the thing? Like 2.1 and 2.2 we're gonna have islands, which honestly, dude, I'm kind of in like the whole MTash group of like, yay, more islands and chests to find, which is fun, but it goes away. Give me some actual regenerative domains, something I'm becoming the Joker over here. We live in a society, or this is a society, we live in it. Guys, what are you drinking today? Oh, we're going. Oh, whoosh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to put down a healing area, but I did not do it in time. Lone Snicket says, Ball is Lightning Blade waifu. Yeah, but see, Lone Snicket, I feel like the way I'll probably build her, man, well, they need to give us an artifact set that scales up your E's damage. That's what they need to do. Because right now we got an Alt one, but we don't got an E one, which I would rather her E be the strong thing with Ball. But instead, Ball's honestly probably going to be a really easy character to build, because you just build her critical rate, critical damage, energy recharge and critical, any sort of critical stat, and I think she'll be good to go. Because yeah, her alt is where like all of her damage is, but it'd be cool to build her E to be strong too. I messed up. Well, we're not gonna have any Bennett alt in the next run, but it's fine. Do I want to burn another one? Fuck it. Ah. Azel says, I'm going to get her because of Eula. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, Azel. You're on some big brain shit. I didn't even think about that, man. Yeah, that's real good. Yeah, because this way you wouldn't have to put up with like casting Oz, and you would also get a nice like set, like on when Eula's on cooldown from her alt, from her long ass delayed alt, you could just. That's a really good idea, Azel. Yeah, because you would just be able to like, because I think Ball's E lasts 20 seconds. Like, what the fuck is that? So her E is 20, so you're gonna have 0 downtime on that. And you're constantly gonna be able to activate electric charge, and you're also gonna be reducing her. You're gonna be regenerating energy particles, I believe. Which Eula is kind of a pain to regenerate enough particles. Well, it depends on how you play her, but yeah, no, I can see that being amazing. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's awesome, Hazel. See, now you're making me want to get Ball again, because then she like synergizes with one of the characters. When eventually I'm like, you know what, Razor, I love you, but I'll come back, and then I start using Eula again. God damn it! Now, if you're like a Lone Syndicate, you're like, hey, I'm going for all of them. So I can have my cake and eat it too. I'm like, all right. Carlos says the only thing is that I think other platforms are going to benefit from PS players with a lot of opinions and builds. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, even if we get it delayed, it's still nice. But that's the thing, Carlos. I feel like there is a lot of stuff within Genshin that is hype. Like there's like, yeah. Like I think a lot of what it is when it comes to like how people decide who to go for is, I think like 10% of the player base is based on strength. I think like the most of the player base is like, it's a cute anime girl, you know, which is a great place to be at. But I just don't think that's the place where people come from. So I think when people eventually do get Aloy, when people eventually get Aloy, I feel like they may be like gassed out. You know what I mean? They may be like, I've been seeing her for a couple months. I mean, it's nice, but it's not going to be. It will be probably amazing for what do you call it? Certain characters, not certain characters. Sorry, certain players. So like free to play players who are like just getting into the game. They're like, I need a DPS. I think she's gonna be amazing for them, which is probably like the only thing that really kind of matters, honestly. But anyways. Oh, I'm not hitting anything. Lone Syndicate says, I thought Zhongli was OP from day one. He was, but I will say like Zhongli with his like to me, I don't know. It's weird because like I do think Genshin did do a much better thing, because Venti, like in comparison to Venti, like Zhongli, yes, he gave you a shit ton of defense. I agree with that. I was one of the people who said Zhongli was pretty goddamn good at the start, but I will say like Zhongli feels perfect with the physical and elemental shred on his shield. That feels like perfect. Like it feels like you nailed the strength set of the character. I do think it was not necessarily what people wanted. I do think people were like, but wait, Zhongli, the whole problem with Zhongli is that he's not able to, he has so many cool basic attacks that you're never going to be able to really use. So like, can Mihoyo stop making like arguably Razor's attack combination is pretty like, okay, you know, it's just kind of generic, but you're using his basic attack so often. So why is it the thing that's undercooked? You know what I mean? So Razor is a bad example because you use his E a lot, you use his alt a lot, you use his main attack a lot. But there's some characters where you're predominantly using their main attack, like a Diluc, and their attacks don't look that flashy or interesting, you know? Carlos says her charge attack is like Venti's C1 or C2. I don't remember. Make him a shotgun and nobody used. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Carla. What do you mean? That's not bad. Her charge attack is like Venti's. Yeah, but Venti just shoots 2 arrows. She shoots 3 missiles that heat seek. Like that's the thing, Carla. It's like I'm sure people would have used Venti's thing if it like heat seeked, if it had all of these other bells and whistles. If you shot 3 and not just 2, so it wasn't just giving you an extra shot. And also, like again, it was fixing the problem of having to aim, which is already weird because people have shields and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think it's the exact same thing with Yoimiya to Venti in the same like charge kind of sphere thing. Azel says, and for Ganyu, she got lucky because she took advantage of the whole Zhongli drama, and Mihoyo got scared they would get Zhongli backlash again and overtune Ganyu. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, to me that seems a little like, because like they didn't make Zhongli a nut like nuts, you know what I mean? Like they didn't they didn't make him everything. Like they just made like, they're like, okay, let's tune up his shield. They just made him better at what he already did. Ganyu became good at everything. Like Ganyu became like, there's nothing bad about her. Maybe there's an argument for she's a little weak, but then she has an E that completely disrupts enemies' attack combinations for her. It's an aggro E. So she has literally everything. She is the most bulletproof character you can possibly come up with, where she has 0 downside. With the only exception, maybe her only deception is that she is a cryo character. So if you're dealing with anything that's a resistance to cryo, it's a little not good. But with that being said though, if you have a Shincho, you're set, because most things only have a cryo shield that you need to break through. Other things can still get damaged, although they're like 30% resistant to cryo. But when you're dealing 40k per hit of Ganyu's like E, or not her E, sorry, her charge, it doesn't matter, you know? So that's the thing. Like, I don't think, like, even if you compare Zhongli now after buff and then Ganyu present day, everything's tuned up. Which now it seems like Mihoyo is more like If this is strong, then something has to give, because that way they need to be patched by other characters. Oh, Nanny loved us. Dill says, see you next time. I'm gonna start writing. Good luck, Dill. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry I gave you shit for like watching and not studying, but I'm happy you're getting back at it. Thank you. Carlos says 2.1 will bring 2. Oh, I didn't know 2 new islands. Okay, that's pretty cool though. Yeah, again, it still doesn't address, man. The thing that people are like sitting there with, they're like, fucking what the hell, is just that we don't have enough. We don't have enough replayable content, you know. And it's not even that we don't have enough replay. It's just like anyway, just people just want one more end game task. That's not like once a week, and you're like, oh fucking what? God damn it. Also, apparently I'm running out of space. Shit, I don't know what to really. I'll go here. I just need to level up really anything. So I'll level up you, even though you're not that great in general. Oh, Nanny says, I'm going to be lurking after this run. Okay, thank you so much, Nanny. Thank you so much. Also, you don't have to worry about the caps lock. I don't know why people get so bent out of shape about caps lock. I feel it's fine, all right? Like, there's much more indicators of shitty behavior than a fucking guy being like, ah! Okay, I've known loud people my whole life. Lone Syndicate says, give us raids and that we can go doing co-op, and I'm drinking pink lemonade. I'm about to say that sounds like a non. I'm not sure if I would like that, Lone Syndicate. Like I'm sorry, I would love that. I would love having another activity to play with you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm down with the like I feel like people need something to do. Like we need like a strike, like, you know, in Destiny, where there's like something that you can just do every day with like maybe diminishing returns, because I think that's the problem is Mahoi doesn't want to give its players too much shit because it could like create bloating or like not incentivize people. Like the reason why you do events is because you want to get the more because you're broke. The reason why you do events is because you want the experience books, because you don't want to dedicate resin to that. So they want to keep those hooks in the game. So I'm all for like diminishing returns, but let me like do a stupid like dungeon run and get like 1,000 more. It takes 100,000 to level up most things in the game, so it's not like it's going to be a fucking ball crushing thing. So I think the path that they hope they go on with some end game content is the diminishing returns idea. Also, Lone Snake, do you still want to run this domain, or we want to do some other stuff, or what? Azel got that 200 IQ smart person. Then he says, all right, I'll be lurking. Azel says, I just hope Ball will be able to apply Electro really well. Then I could replace Fischl. Yeah, man, well, it seems that way. Again, as long as they don't, like, I was shocked when I seen more artifacts. My luck, so will do, buddy. But yeah, it does seem like that's what they're kind of aiming at for Ball, is just to be a constant application of cryo. But again, to me, Ball makes sense, like in terms of like, okay, this is a character that seems like a really well-rounded burst character, whereas like Hu Tao is arguably like the first burst kind of character. But the problem with Hu Tao is that she kills herself, and like, yes, you can kind of supplement that with her ult, but it doesn't stop that from needing to be patched, hopefully by something. Whether that's like a Zhongli shield just to keep you safe, so when you're using her, it's gonna all work out, but you're still kind of not really a good secondary DPS. Whereas maybe possibly, who knows, if rumors and the weird I don't know nothing about nothing. Nobody knows nothing about nothing. But if Ball is gonna stay even remotely the same, she seems really like smart. Like her E is just like a Shinsho constant benefit ult kind of thing. Awesome. Which is nice. That's just a support DPS. But then her ult makes you just like have a quick burst of like 5 seconds of playing, but it's the most aesthetic, visually insane 5 seconds of your life. And then you cycle back to her. Not only that, but whenever you play or use some of her abilities, every other person in your party is also regenerating energy, So you're basically having like this supercharged effect of all kind of support damage aspects. So to me, that to me seems way more of like a support DPS that you can build and kind of use anywhere. Even if it's just to use her E as just additive damage that's going to also give you regeneration ability. That seems amazing. So yeah, to me, like I heard rumors when Ball was just coming. Oh my God, fucking Lone Syndicate, what is that? What is that? Holy shit! That was like, goddamn, Shang Ling and fucking my God. Golly, that is wild as hell. That thing got eviscerated. I want to burn more, but I can't. I can't go. The hoarder in me can't go below 10 resin because the little voice in my head's like, could save for a rainy day. Lone Syndicate says, my ball ult gonna do like 100 million damage. I hope. Well, I don't know, man, because that's the thing. Like now with the upcoming characters, Mihoyo seems like they're very much like, if you do one thing, you're going to be weak in some other regard, because that will incentivize you having multiple characters, or like wishing on a banner that has that one 4-star that could patch your 5 stars weakness, and etc. So it does seem like that's the route they're going. So I feel like if they make her alt ungodly strong, then her E, which is her support damage over time ability, is going to be weaker, which I don't like. I want her like E to be good and her alt to be like fun. That's my main thing. I want her alt to do like flashy and just like just a soup of like electro damage. But also I'm saying that, man, but I'm still planning on going like all in. Why can't I go? Did we do it or did it fuck up? Am I just in here by myself? I think, what happened? No, we're here. Okay. It said some weird code shit, but anyways, yeah, I want to go all into Yoimiya and maybe try to get 2 of a character, which is wild for me. Okay, it's absolute batshit, but if you get 2 Yoimiyas, you're pretty set, because she basically becomes like, she becomes bulletproof, I think, because even if you use Yoimiya as like a support DPS, and you put her on this domain's other artifact, the energy recharge artifact set, and you give it to her, I think it's still gonna pay off. Like I think because you have 0 downtime, you have 1 second of downtime on her alt, which can be wild. So I think that makes Yoimiya kind of immortal in terms of her like utility and good and DPS and stuff like that. So I think if you get C2 or C1, sorry, you'd be in a good company. C2 also is amazing because typically a lot of the strengths are in the first 2 constellations. But yes, that's what I am thinking. Oh God, oh no. Oh God, oh no, oh God, oh no, let's do this. Boom, boom. But yeah, man, I don't know, because to me, like, I keep going back and forth in my head, because I'm like, what if Eula's, like, weapon's a little more fucky? Because I'm trying to, like, here's what my Eula is going to look like, and it's not going to look good, guys. Let me tell you right here, right now. As soon as we leave this domain, I'm going to show you guys Shang Ling, who is my template character for Yoimiya. Why does that not make sense? Because she is a bow character, or because she's a spear character, and you can't really, anyway. So this is my character I got going on for Yoimiya, and these are the perks on the good old artifacts that I got. Where's Shang Ling? I'm blind. I feel like I passed her. No, she's right there. Okay. This is my perks for. This is not great. It's not great. We got a not a great amount of crit damage, not a great amount of critical rate. But that's because I got a lot of crit. For whatever reason, I got a stupid amount of crit damage on a lot of my other abilities. Like my look at this. Look at this. We got 28 critical damage on my Pyro Cup. What is that? We got a stupid amount of critical damage. And we have no weapons, by the way. This person is holding this. So we're not getting any sort of like critical damage. So in my head, I'm like, I'm going to give her the, I'm going to give Yoimiya the rust. But I also might give her the other weapon, which I could probably make as well. And I think it takes some time to make, so maybe I should make it. Well, yeah, I'm going to go do that. Yeah, we can wait. It's fine. I can do it later. But yeah. I just wanted to show you guys my struggle, because I'm trying to get like a good amount of crit rate, but also when you have a weapon that has crit rate or anything like that, it's just nice because it like you can offset a lot of your problems by doing that. But yeah, it's just rough, especially like if you have a weapon that can give you so that's why like So basically what I'm thinking is like, should I go balls out, wish for Yoimiya? If I'm lucky enough to get her, keep wishing in the hopes to get more Sayus, and get one more Yoimiya. Feel sad because I'm going to probably lose the 50-50. I don't want to put that negativity in the air, but it most likely will happen. And then just be bitter and then keep my tiny amount of Primo Gems left. Or should I just like get one Yoimiya and then get one weapon? That way, because I feel like her weapon is basically a rust in combination with what is it? What is the other one called? What is the other thing? Oh, also crit damage. So I could build my crit rate easier in my substats and then just not worry about crit damage because it's I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm in a Lone Syndicate says, I'm done. My luck still sucks. Oh no, Lone Syndicate. That's sad. Do you have enough flowers to level up your girl, Yoimiya? This is what you get for being a player. All right, all these goddamn waifus with giant ass foreheads, with the exception of Yoimiya. Okay. The only thing I don't see that mermaid girl with her 5 head. Okay, and I say this as a person who also has a giant forehead. What's good, Garrett? Garrett says Venti shoots 5, or was it 4 arrows in the horizontal line? So it's Shaka. What? Really? I had no idea. That's some crazy shit. I'm not sure that's true. Azel says, at this point, I'm just looking for characters to support Eula and Hu Tao, but especially Eula, since I became a whale for her. Oh, I see. So she's the first one. How much do you have for her constellations, Azel? That's a weird one to go all out on. Eula, to me, didn't seem like she needed her constellations. Besides her 2. Yeah, because you could like get her like her E cooldown to be the same, and that's pretty chill. That's nice. It says all the new characters are balanced. Yeah, which is also bullshit, Hazel, because there is some like spice. You know what I mean? That's why I'm kind of hoping Bali they are just like, fuck it. Her E, 100% uptime, has 20 seconds of uptime. I hope they're just like, yeah, fuck you. They just get mad, because there is something nice about that, where like one freak gets through the cracks. You know what I mean? Where you're like, what the fuck is happening? How did you what? What? Okay, yes. And I think Mihoyo knows that's valuable because of like the whole gotcha whaling system, you know? What's good, Sparks? Sparks says, how's it going, Grid? I hope to play against you, man. I hope you can too, man. I can't wait. Hopefully we can play together. You can jump on in and we can do shit together. Because like right now, I need people to help run around and do domains with, because I've helped my boys out who have helped me, and now I need another person to help out and do a domain that they need done. But I can't have you come to my world. I need to go to your world. Because, yeah, my world's max world level. Most people don't have that. Oh, Carlos says, well, that's a good point. Everyone prefers to look at new things and forget about what we have now. And with games like this, it's totally fine. But I feel like it'll take away from the excitement. Yeah, I know, man. That's the thing. I feel like Eula probably going to be good. Although that's weird though, because Horizon, there was leaked information that Horizon Zero Dawn is almost definitely going to get delayed, but yet they're still moving forward with the weird promotion. So I'm not sure if they're going to be like, fuck, release the PC port to Horizon. I don't know if that's what they're going to do, because yeah. Carlos says, I would like to have some enemy wave system that gave you like 1 artifact for every 5 waves. Obviously it'll get harder the more you progress, but damn, I want Spiral Abyss difficulty with unlimited time. That'd be nice. Yeah, man, just having anything to play over again that feels like it. But I think this is the thing. I think Mihoyo is weirdly like protective or like clever. I'm not sure if it's clever as it works. I think they're just worried. But I think Mihoyo is very like careful with their gameplay. So for instance, I think Mihoyo knows one of the funner things in Genshin that people love is playing with their teams and like fucking shit up with their teams. But the problem with that is Mihoyo, I think, is worried about people burning out on their mechanics. So if you constantly give people fun, like goofy mechanics to play with, I feel like eventually they'll just get burnt out and they won't want to play, like they won't want to participate in the events because you're just killing shit, and they've been doing that for like forever. They burn themselves out on this weird new end game activity that does that. So I feel like MiHoYo, and I don't think this is actually how people would react. I just think MiHoYo is kind of trying to be careful of that, because it seems like they only let us play with like certain mechanics for a certain amount of time and they stop. Like in a weird way that seems like they're like no, stop. Okay, now this. now this. Now do this flying mini game. Okay, now this. They're very careful about giving us certain things too much. Lone Singed says you could have used Amber for the template since Yoimiya is her, but as true. Didn't think about that. I would do that, but I don't want to look through my new artifacts yet, because I gotta weigh the odds of what it's good for. I guess I could do that live on stream. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Ezel says, yeah, I hope we get something new like endless waves, and have every 10 waves you get a strong ass boss. But when you beat them, you get primo gems or something good. Yeah. To me, man, the one thing that I feel like is a kind of a given, oh, thank you, that I feel like, I don't know, I really like the idea of like doing anything, whether it's a dungeon, whether it's something where you kill enemies and they drop their resources. And to me, this would be a good way for MiHoYo to kind of balance out the fear of people basically having too much, because I feel like, again, MiHoYo is really careful about not giving out experience books and Mora and primo gems. The reason why is because that's the main draw to events, where like, hey, you can get like 150 primo gems, bang, like that, super cheap, super affordable, do it, get it done, move on. So I don't think they want to give us too much of that. But you could have like and this is my thing that I thought would be fun, because we're in Japan, and we could go to like a shrine with this giant like offering cauldron, and we could just basically throw like stacks of 50 or something into this cauldron, and it would have a chance of spitting us out like 5,000 Mora, 10,000 Mora, maybe 10 or 20 primo gems, but it's super rare. And with each time you gift more stuff to this cauldron, it starts asking for more and more and more, and then it gets reset every week. So this way you would like start to dissolve your like end game resources, so like your hilichurl mask and stuff like that, so you could go back and keep doing the like the hilichurl farms in your enemy, because I haven't done this in like eternity because I just haven't needed to. But if you could like find a way to like do a domain, accrue a lot of these kinds of resources right here, and then burn them in this cauldron, it would give you reasons to go do the enemy farm, to like, or even just to participate in the domain that resets, and you can constantly keep farming those resources and burn them and get random rewards that way. But I do think because I know I think I know the mentality of MiHoYo, where they're like, wait, we should be careful, like, well, let's not do too much. That I think they would need to have diminishing returns. It couldn't just be like it constantly gives you this and this and this. It would have to have like, okay, you could get maybe like 15 resources or like rewards per week, but at that point it becomes so little that you're getting back that it's not worth, like, the juice is not worth the squeeze, and then you would have to go or you just stop for the week, or you just keep accruing more of the random currency for the next week and the next week after that, and something like that. But yeah, Carlos says, because the open world difficult is so easy, when you have a good character in Spiral Abyss is the only challenging content, but I hate the time limit too much. Yeah, it's true. But also, Carlos, you also got to think that, like, I feel like people like they don't remember the time investment, because it's not like everyone just has that power like bang. Like, I know a lot of people who are like, fuck, I can't do the Spiral Abyss, it's so fucking hard, why is it so hard, it sucks. It's funny because I've seen everyone who's been like that. Everyone hits this point where they're like, God damn it, I can't do this Spiral Abyss, and it sucks because I'm not progressing, because like those primo gems are going to waste, and it's stupid and it's frustrating. And then a lot of us are like, Well, what are you talking about? Like, Spiral Abyss is easy, but it's funny because those people become those people. They become each other. It's like a snake eating its own tail, like a prophecy. Because eventually, the nature of Genshin is if you're in the community long enough, you're doing the events, you're maybe getting the Welcome Moon, you're eventually gonna wish on a banner. And when you wish on that banner, you're like, hey, this is fun. I got this cool character. I finally invested in them. This is my point of focus at the current moment. And then give it a couple weeks, you have more Primo Gems. You're investing a little more money in the game because you're really enjoying it. You wish on another banner. Hey, look a character you got. Hey, you got some 5 stars. Hey, if you have a lot of 5-star constellations, maybe you should level up those characters and get stronger, because the higher the constellations, usually the stronger and more potent the character. So let's level up those characters. Hey, we leveled up those characters. Holy shit, now we have 2 teams that can actually do Spiral Abyss. I was only able to clear the first 3 floors and I wasn't able to get the last one. Ah, shit. And more time progresses, boom, I'm able to instantly eviscerate all floors. So then it's like such a passive, like, what is it? It's the saying, like, if you want to kill something, do it slowly over time so they don't feel it. It's like the same thing as, like, well, that's what it is. It's like cooking like a lobster or something, or cooking a something. It's like when you cook something and you gradually increase the temperature, they don't know it's getting hotter and more potent. So yeah. Oh. Lone Singlet says you could I've used Aberrate to the replacement. Carlos says you actually have a really nice crit rate. Yoimiya scales with crit rate. Oh, I forgot Carlos, my boy. I keep seeing these motherfucking content creators showing off their like characters and they have like 86 crit rate. I'm like, what the fuck what's your problem? That's huge, Carlos. Thank you so much. I forgot about that. I was like, why the fuck did Eula scale so easily with her? Like, I remember it was pretty easy to get her like crit rate and her crit damage up, and it's because she scales off of crit damage. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's just thank you, Carlos. I was worried. I was like, man, I'm gonna be fucked by the time she comes up. And that's not bad. That's not bad. In fact, I actually swapped out one of her cups or something, one of her things, to get more crit rate and less crit damage. So I could go back. Thank you, Carlos. I forgot entirely about that. I would have gotten her and been like, what the fuck? Also, guys, hey, check out this. Hey, Carlos, damn it, I wish I could jump into your account and see stuff, but I was gonna see if you had all the bells and whistles checked out for your Yoimiya simp card, all right? Which is to say, where is it? We got 46. Bang, done. 6 of the one things done. Whoosh. Done. 9, whoosh, and then boom, and all that's done. And I'll go a step further. Our silent ninja, which is voiced by Lily Pichu, although I think it's the Japanese version, which is not fun for me because I want the other one. But regardless, 26 points, kind of slightly whoosh, something. And then I got her other shit, which is Animo. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I have enough books though for either of them, but it'll be enough, I think, to get them close. But also you need a fuck ton of Mora, like a stupid amount of Mora to level up the towns to level 5. And Yoimiya is a glutton, all right. So she's like a razor who's like, I want all of it. And I'm like, God, please, not like this. Oh, also, did I do all my quests, or is that it for the day? No, I got a couple more to do. Hot damn, I got a lot more to do. Navigate. Where? I don't think I finished that quest. I need to talk to the boy again. Oh, Azel says, don't think like that, Grim. When I summon for Eula, I only lost 150-50, and I C6. Ooh, Mike, really? Oh yes, you definitely want all out on Eula. Man, whenever I hear someone say that they like C6 to person, I'm just like. I'm like, but also if you play this game a lot, you can justify it. Justify is the wrong word. You can rationalize it, okay? But yeah, man, that's wild shit. That's crazy. Good for you, man. That's the goal, is to be able to like one character where you're like, I choose you. Also, Eula is one of the most aesthetic looking characters in the game. I feel like my top 3 most aesthetic waifus would be Ganyu. I think she looks great. Yoimiya and Eula. Those would be those I think are the crown for like the most. I know people like Rosaria. Rosaria is good, but I don't know, man. Rosaria wasn't like, I don't know. She just didn't have a lot of bite, which I think was rough. All the characters I mentioned you can kind of get by with quite good. Maybe I just like blue. Oh, Yoimiya kind of bites that, but yeah. Although I do like blue. So yeah. Lone Syndicate says the thing about the new the bow is it's like the rust mixed with the Blackcliff warbow, and I have enough Nuka weed. I was pillaging Grin through countless people worlds, running into some real weirdo. Yeah, man. You guys have more social skills than me, because I'm just like, because to me, this is what my brain does. My brain does, if I don't prepare, I'm not going to be able to level up Eula. Not, if I don't prepare, I'll have to jump into other people's worlds and steal their shit. Because I'm like, social interaction, not an option. Going back to, I'm going to prepare, which for what it's worth, my fear always propels me in the direction of preparation. But not the preparation that I also need to take care of, which is, to be more social and whatnot. But this is quite social. Which is funny, because I actually like interacting with people. I don't like like random encounters. You know what I mean? Like meeting new people, basically. But that being said, though, we meet new people constantly here on the chat. Maybe it's different. It's just kind of a different medium, I think. Through countless people with what do you call it? I'm wondering, man. I'm lone today because to me, it just feels a little fucky to bet on. Yeah, to bet on Yoimiya's charge attack, man. But maybe, see, the thing that I think that Yoimiya's charge attack might be able to be like, where like you could use Yoimiya, she'll peak really hard when you use her E, but when you eventually, after you use her E, you would use her alt, switch to Venti, use his alt, use Shincho, use whoever, just any sort of thing to detonate her explosion. Switch back to Yoimiya, and then just start doing charge attacks. Why the fuck is Amber on my team? Anyways, start doing charge attacks, bop, and then bop, and like do that. I think the only time that would be good is if you have her with the new artifact set that like the burn your alt for like charge attack damage, normal attack damage, and everything else, plunge attack damage. And then you have the new bow, which I actually have, and I actually want to build that real quick. What's good? Suck says, is you good at this game? Probably not, Suck. I think I'm okay, if that. I think I've just been really like, I'm a person that plans kind of, so I've been able to plan around shit. But also I've gotten pretty lucky in the game. But I've also, with that being said, I just prepared for failure. Is what I should say. I'm good at preparing for failure and being okay with it happening. That's kind of my strength in life. So yeah. What do you guys think? You guys think I should build it? Because I got my rust leveled up. This is a whole nother fucking thing to level up. If I'm doing it, I'm leveling it all the way up. I got enough prototypes, and I don't even know if there's another bow that I'll even want or use, because all the other bows in the game are shit. So I think I'm just gonna get this one, because I don't think it's a bad bow in general. Even if it just increases your normal attack, that's not bad. Fuck it. I don't think I have any sort of forge person. Fuck it. Boom. Built. Can I build another one? Boom. Built. For that you can build like 4. I might try to do that weird rock farm actually. I'll do it later because I don't really know where they're located. We could just bum around and try to find. Oh wait, no, I didn't do my other daily. Sorry. And this, I hate when it's weird. I think it's because we don't have all of the islands to Inazuma yet, but it's like, do you want your dailies to be in Mondstadt, Leeway, or Inazuma? And I'm like, Inazuma, but they keep throwing me back to Mondstadt. But I think it's because they don't have enough space to show us all the new events. Also, can I just say, like, I don't want to do side quests. Just take me to things to murder, please. I know it sounds a little sadistic, but it's true. Also, why am I using these 2 fucking stupid ass characters? Lone Ticket says, the thing with the new bro, the weirdo, Spark says, it's going, how's it going, Grin? I hope to play Genshin. Oh, right, read that. Hopefully you can too, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think I read that a long time ago. Forgive me for just getting back now. Fucking Amber, pop off! Oh, it's Amber. Why, God? This is why no one loves you, Amber. God damn you. Why do they do this? Like, it's like, hey, idiot, you need to have an archer character. And I'm like, thank you. If I didn't have Zhongli, I'd hate you. Let me switch back to this and switch to my... Hopefully I can actually switch to my build, or is it all fucked up? Oh, it's because I'm technically in co-op mode. Let's go back to normal. Normal things, this... what's good, Carthage? I know you were probably here for a good bit, but Carthage says, I'm going to get going. Inazuma has been kicking my ass this week. Oh, Insomnia, sorry. Insomnia has been kicking my ass this week. I'm so tired, so I'm going to go try to sleep now tonight. Everyone, see you tomorrow. Carthage, before you leave, you probably left already. But there's this awesome Netflix series called, it's like a sleep. If you just type in sleep into Netflix's taskbar, it's like a whole series about sleep. It's actually really cool. It has it's like a guided meditation sleep thing at the end. It's awesome. I think you may like it. I liked it. I am enjoying it a lot. It helped me get to bed. And I have bad insomnia, so yeah. But good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Love you. All that. Let's go back to Inazuma. I still haven't really explored too much of Inazuma. I know a lot of people have gotten shit done. Yeah, 65, 30. I've barely been over here. I went really hard for the first week, and then I'm like, hey, idiot. It's going to go away. And you want to have some time to explore with Yoimiya, all right? God, fucking me. It says, I just really enjoy how she looks, and she's physical, and I can take her anywhere and don't worry about her element. But I spend $600 to $700 at the end to get her to C6, and you got really lucky, right? You only lost one 50-50. Her weapon is R2. Yeah, that's man. Oh. Yeah, just you seemed like you got out of that with a pretty good deal. It was just insane to say that $700 is like a fucking good deal, but yeah. But as far as like bad shit can happen, bad shit it seemed like you came out on top. Insane Card says, would you rather 3D waifu or extra a waifu? What? What do you mean? Would I rather have an extra life? Or would I rather have an anime? Well, here's the thing. I've always thought about that, and I've asked you guys about this. If this is the case, if we're in some sort of weird, fucked up isekai world where you get like dead, but somehow a god is like, hey, you weren't a shitbag in your real life. Yeah, right. But regardless, let's just say, I'm sorry for fucking shitting on you, but let's just say, hey, you did good. God's like, hey, I'm gonna bestow some benevolence upon you. I won't bring you back, or I won't bring you to another fucking perfect, weird, mystical world, but I will bring you back, and I'll give you one of your weird, desired waifu, whatever, creations back. Here's the problem. If a god bestows upon you a life form, is it not their choice to be with you? So the hopeless romantic in my head said, hey, I would rather a Joe Schmo person on the street who chose me, who voluntarily, with their weird free will and life experience, chose my dumbass, than for someone just to poof a random individual and give me them. Because they didn't choose to be me. They're basically like a fucked up slave. Okay? And I don't know how that does not seem romantic. That seems like it would die fast. Also, most characters, most waifus are one-dimensional AF. Okay? They are like a trope and that's it. Okay? There are like two characters that come to mind that are a little bit not like that. But also, they're flawed because they're not just one trope. Anywho, I don't know what the answer is. I feel like that thought parasite would eat me up. I'd be like, but the person didn't choose me, and that's a little fucked up. Let's do this, and we'll do. Let's do that. I gotta kill some boss just over and over again, actually, because yeah, funness of dailies. Let's go fight the ice guy. Carlos says, I think 50 to 60 crit rate is pretty okay for. I think 50, Carlos. The reason why is because she attacks so fast. So like the reason why you want high crit rate on Ganyu is because she attacks so slowly. So if that hit doesn't actually crit, then it sucks. Then that you're way down. Whereas Yoimiya constantly flips a coin, so the odds of you getting a majority of the crit rate is pretty high because you're attacking so quickly. You know. I don't think this matters, but yeah, it kind of does. Well, no, Electro should be able to burst the other one, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, give me a minute. Alone Syndicate says, Grin, how much more do you have? I have 3 million, which is to say nothing. So yeah, I know, I'm poor, it's a nightmare, all that. We'll do one of these. This. Man, fucking what's his name? Shincho, he produces so many shards, man. It's wild. Shit be wild and all that. I don't need this. We're just here to murder. That's all. We'll go to... Where are we going? Can you kill, like, Dvalin as, like, a weekly boss? Or, like, a world boss? I think it's a weekly boss. But, yeah, because you can endlessly kill him. We'd have to wait for respawn. So I wonder if that's more efficient. I don't know. I'm just going to go kill cubes and shit. Anyways, this. Carlos says, I don't have ascension materials for her. Ooh, really? I focused on getting her new artifact. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Carlos. I was like, I don't know. Should I go here? Should I go there? But also, Carlos, I spent so much of my I was like hoarding. I was a true simp. I was hoarding my my fragmented resin for this day. And I'm all the way down to 10. Pathetic 10 fragmented resin. Although with the new, again, Carlos, you probably made a better choice, because the whole idea, like the new artifact set, if you're just constantly getting good artifacts for her, you're also getting good support artifacts, hopefully. So it's not a bad investment in that regard. Carlos says, but when I have her, I'm going to tier level up to 80 first day, just like when I got Jungli. Nice. But my Nuka weed levels are over. Nice. You got tons of Nuka weed. Hell yes. Lone Syndicate says, now all my waifus, I'm getting C0, and tell them to take it or leave it. And Grin saying, but the waifu helped me overcome my fears. I mean, like, most wonderful person for culture ever. Yeah, I get you. Everyone has the motivational factors. I feel you. Got you. Fellow Biodomain. Nice. Second says, or no, Fluff says, or no, not Fluff. Alone Syndicate says, Sekedi has also been a wonderful person letting me take her materials. Yeah, she fucking hates. I was gonna say, if Sekedi wasn't having her first shot of COVID, I was gonna be like, Sekedi, why are you being so negative? Okay, because then the first thing of the Genshin info tab, I posted Yoimiya's like thing, her like banner, potential banner, and she was like, it sucks ass. And I was like, it's actually really good. Sayu seems fantastic, Diona seems great, Yoimiya seems fantastic, and then the other one is the Shin Yan, which Shang Yan, whatever her name is. She seems like the rough cell. I mean, that one's not great, that one's a little rough, but it is what it is, man. You can't win them all. Also, man, with what's his name on the new artifact set, you have plenty of energy. You can back-to-back as alt always. Xingqiu's alt, yeah, it is great. Carlos says, I think Russ is better than the bow if you use the new artifact, because the new bow asks you to have your burst always ready. And that's not too good with her. Yeah, but that's the thing, Carlos, because I feel like she doesn't use a lot of energy anyway. So I think she generates a shit ton of energy anyway, you know? So I don't know if she'll have problems with with generation, you know? Maybe. I think it depends on what characters you use. But I don't know. I think I remember using her E, I got like her alt back to back almost always, because you're having to use her E for such a long time. And I think you're generating particles each time you deal damage within a prolonged amount of time. So think if you it's on a timer. So if you're using her E, you deal damage. You get a little spark of fire particle, and then it's on like a 2-second timer. So if you just wait or you just keep attacking, eventually you'll get another spark coming at you. So I feel like she regenerates her ult pretty fast. But we'll see. I think it all depends on what artifact stat you roll to where you can get enough feedback. But I don't know. I just don't think. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Rust is probably better for general use, but I don't know, man. I kind of like the idea of using just Yoimiya, you know. And she does have a cooldown on her ult, so the fact that on the downtime you could use her charge attack and actually make it pretty okay. I don't think it'll ever go beyond 2, maybe 3K, maybe 6K at the max for streamers who have the best artifacts, shit ton of crit rate, all that stuff. Maybe. And like the new bow, maybe. Yeah, for new bow, I definitely think her charge attack will get beyond 6k, or just at 6k maybe. Well, maybe not, because it depends. Because her charge attack was doing pennies, which is the sad thing. But who knows? Maybe with enough will, you can get numbers up pretty high. Whether it's like not $1,000 investment is the kind of big pooba. What other bosses can we fight? We fought the cryo guy, that guy. I don't want to fight Ocean. We can fight you. And we'll fight the other Cuba boss because he has less shit. Although we might fight the weird Ronin guy because he was also not that bad. Azel says, I'm still in the first island, lol. Yeah, in one of my summons I got 2 Eulas, but I was already C5. Nice, Jesus Christ. Azel says, I would pick Yuno for a little bit of spice of my life. What? You pick, who's Yuno? Who's that? I'm playing. Who, like, Yuno from like Black Clover? Like what? Azel says, I don't want to get my cheeks clapped by a crazy. What? Who's that? Who's Yuno? The only one who I think of when I think of crazy fucking lunatic is the Future Diaries girl, which is Yuki, I think. Or no, Yuki's the guy. I don't know who she is. Maybe Yuno is here time. The pink-haired chick who's just like yeah. Like maybe I don't want someone to love me as much as they possibly can, because that's a little sus. It's a little destructive at times. Once again says, to answer Grin's question, 1 second. Oh, I didn't time it all right. 25k! Look at that! We're not even on physical damage decrease, my dude. Wildin'. 25k again. Disgust me. Yeah, I feel you on getting you all the way leveled up, but I don't know, man. Razor, Razor, my boy, make shit happen. Lonzy says, to answer your question, I would probably like it for 1 day, and that'd be it. The thing about the waifu is that since 1 second. Nice. No. The thing about a waifu is that since they just like you from the jump, when you don't get to build on exactly, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying there's something to it. There's something to it. That's why like the whole isekai thing is like endearing, because it's like, hey, you gotta become something. That's why, like, well, man. Okay, here's my fucking predicament that I'm in. My brother's reading the Reincarnated Jobless, which seems like just a fucking great book and a really cool show. But goddamn, is it like, it's got one of the weirdest fucking creepy premises, but it's like it's written in such a good way that it sells it, which is fucked up. You know what I mean? But he's telling me about Reincarnated Jobless, where it's like a 30-year-old man in a child's body, like, but like setting up. But it's weird because he has like his moral thing where he's like, well, I won't do that, but I will set myself up for the future, which is like, okay, I mean, I don't know, but it's also just my brother's reading the book and he's telling me about him. It just seems like a really good book, frankly. But I was in the back of my head, I'm like, this is a 30-year-old guy leveraging shit that he shouldn't. You know? Not sure if you guys are watching the anime. I can't wait to watch the anime, though. The anime looks great. It looks beautiful. The Reincarnated Jobless thing looks so good. And then this. And this. Wait until his dumbass. Oh, please stand up faster. Please. Okay, good. He's kind of in it. And here we go. Eat, eat, eat. Whoosh. 30k right there. Massive. Oh, it's rain. That's also the thing. If you don't do this side quest, it like stops everything from raining over here. It becomes quite a mess. Perfect dodge that. Eat me. Eat me. Boom. Boom. Also, man, I really dislike that Mihoyo made like invulnerability phases, just because it seems disingenuous. It seems like, wait, but that's the whole point why people got Eula, is to deal burst damage, but if they have an invulnerability phase, then it becomes useless and fucking annoying. Disgust me. All right, let's do another one. I think the one guy is probably respawn, although I could do... no. I'll just reset. The one boss is like incredibly potent. The fire boss kills you real fast. And I think this thing is respawned anyway, so. And we only need to do it a couple times. I don't know how many we need to do. I don't think I did anything at all this week, so we need to kill the boss. Defeat 10, another 4 times. Sasha says, how many wishes did it take you to get Eula? I'm pretty sure, Sasha, I think I've gotten to all, like I haven't gotten lucky. I've never gotten, no, sorry, I've gotten lucky. I haven't gotten lucky in the way, I've gotten lucky in winning the 50-50s consistently. Knock on wood. But, I haven't gotten lucky in, like, I see some people like wish and they'll get like, there are 20 wishes in and they get a 5-star. I've never gotten that. So my luck has only come in the sense of like when I've invested enough, the game's like, all right, fine. Here's your thing. So I've gotten lucky in that regard. Although I think maybe going with Eula, yeah, because I think Eula was the last 5-star, the last 5-star I went for. And I think I got Mona. I think I got Mona last time, which honestly is great. Like my account is solid. Like if I level up Mona, she's great. Especially now with the new artifact set, I probably should. In fact, that's why I'm kind of like, should I like save some of my Primo Gems to try to roll for Ball? Because the thing is I still haven't spent all of these. I still haven't spent all of these right here. My dust. So I have like 120 dust. So that's like, what is it? I think it's like 40 wishes. Oh, it's 24 wishes. Sorry, 24 wishes. But once I go into Eula's banner or Yoimiya's banner, sorry, enough, I should have more dust. So to me, I'm like, well, fuck. If I really wanted to get a character, I probably could, or have a chance of getting a character, I could spend all that and that, and then go forward. But I don't know. I don't know. Also, I could get Bido and have her fully C6'd, but I think no, yeah, Bido fully. No, I think I'm 2 off from Bido being fully C6, right? No, I could get Bido C6 right now if I wanted. We'll wait. I will wait. Because Bido's final C thing just weakens enemies to Electro, so it's not crazy, but it's still good. I just don't know. I don't know, basically. But yeah, Sasha, I think it was like, I got all the way to like 60 or 70 wishes, and then I got Eula. So I didn't get all the way to like 90 or 80 or 80, I think it is. But I also did like the single wish game where I was just like, just chipping away, you know? I probably should kill you first and then re-chat so I'm not wasting time, the timers and all that shit. I don't think I'll need to use my thing on this. My ult, Razor's consistent damage will be enough. Also Shincho's, man. Shincho's is fantastic as well. Hold my chest. Carlos says, that's right. My Bido is truly thankful. I almost finished building her, and she's going to be Yoimiya's BFF. That's true, man. It's that thing. Like, I'm sitting on Bido, but Bido might be like the play. Because yeah. And it's not that I don't think she will be, to be clear. Like, I think Bido's going to be a fucking amazing character to alley-oop with her. It's just like, I'm like, well, shit. Like, Ball's there. So what if I do go to get... Like, this is the trap that Genshin has. Where it's like, if I was trying to make the strongest account, I'll probably build Ball. Or I'd probably build Bido. And then I would just do good. But I'm also kind of like, well, Shincho is good as well, you know. But also, I know Overload is probably going to outbeat, because just the rate in which Yoimiya can like output fire is just insane. But yeah, I probably should build Bido just because I have such high consolation that it's like, what the hell. But yes. But also, I don't think you need. I think if you got Venti, Yoimiya, I think you're fine. I think you're okay. I don't think you need much more. Honestly, I think you need Shincho, Bennett, Sayu. It doesn't really matter, I think. Lone Syndicate says, Azel, can I get some of your luck? I've never got a double 5-star in 1 point. Yeah, me neither, Lone Syndicate. Me neither. That's another one of these fucking things. These people, these fucking people out here with their silliness. Being crazy. How come I did not do enough? That's crazy. Also, the weapon banner for Yoimiya looks ass. Although it does kind of make sense because they got Sayu. I think Sayu's best weapon is going to be the Claymore that instantly resets your E just so you can generate a shit ton of particles. But other than everything else, no, but other than that, sorry, I don't know if it's gonna be the biggest thing. I don't know if we have enough time for him to respawn. Although I forgot, Nanny showed us that we could like see timers, so I probably should do that. Let this, ooh, rough. Feels real bad, Jesus. Lone Syndicate says, what do you think about the new Spiral Abyss? I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was bad at all. But I'm also not a person who like, I know some people who like will reset and like try to get 3 stars. I'm just kind of like, eh. I can't. I know a lot of people get a kick out of Spiral Abyss, man. It's just not me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of Outriders. I think Outriders kind of fucked with me a little bit, because I'm just not into that whole like time trial shit. It just pisses me off. It just makes me mad. Where I'm like, why the fuck am I like, why is this the determining factor of skills? Me having to rush. I hate that. I just want to be able to enjoy it and play. But ultimately, they're not allowing you to do that, which just sucks ass. Also, why can't I deal damage, my guy? What, you're able to wind up a hit and I can't do shit? Oh, it's bad! Ooh, Zhongli tanked that. Also, I somehow perfect dodged that, which is wild. Give me more particles. We'll do some of this. You'll teleport away. I'll heal up my boy. He'll do some damage. He's fully healed. Let's do this. Tank that in a weird way. Do this. Look at Chincho. Just constantly ready to put in the work. I don't know if I dodged that. I tried to iframe it. I don't know if I succeeded because I had Zhongli's shield up. But that thing, this guy does so much burst damage that you're typically able to see like yourself get melted. I think we iframed a lot of that stuff, but we'll see. Well, I'm not sure. I think we need to kill this guy one more time. I think we've done 4 at that point, but we'll wait here patiently. Yeah. Let's get this. Azel, can I get some of that luck? You got 2 5 stars. That's never happened to me either. Yeah. Azel says future diary. Yeah. Alone Singing says I got a new manga today as well. Grin is called the maid I hired recently. Is mysterious. Is that right? The mid or the maid? I'm assuming you say maid. Okay. What is it about? Also, who the fuck is out here hiring maids? What is that about? How much disposable income do you got to fucking hire someone to clean up after you? Also, how do you not feel like you failed as an adult? But also, though, I feel like it's a mixture. You'd feel like you'd failed as an adult, but you're also winning because you clearly have enough income to be like, fuck it, I don't want to bother with this this bullshit. Alonso says, I'm going to put Bido and Ball on the same team and just watch the electro damage just shred. Yeah? If you have Yoimiya on that shit, constantly throw some of that in there. You got Venti. Well, we don't really have a lot of healing then. But you can put Sai. Maybe Sai is best because she could do all of it. Except for the CC. But with the amount of, well, no, if you're doing, you kind of need Venti, I feel like, because the overload is going to be a pain in the ass. Like, I know with Yoimiya it's a little bit less, but I feel like it's still going to be a little bit of a nightmare. Because it's just, like, yes, she has range, but it still spreads people out, you know? And overload is best when you have, like, you can start throwing around like the AoE damage. The problem is the AoE has like a weird knockback like effect. So it's a little fucky. Did we do it? I think we did it, boys. Easy. Boom. Level 30. It's 23 days. We're not making the best ground, I'll be honest. Also, I don't know. I don't know. Stop it. We only do Welkins. Don't become the animal. Okay. Expedition. Oh, I didn't reset my expedition. That's fine. I don't think I checked Tubby though today. Let's do that real quick. Also, I keep forgetting. It's like reflex to go into your Serenity pot through your pot, not through this. Azel says I got a couple of lucky pulls. Whether I get a 5-star in the 10 pull or I got them back to back. Ooh, nice. Really? Fucking really? I've never gotten a back to back. That's crazy, man. Although I feel like, yeah, like if you're full sending it, you're just like you're doing the streamer thing where you're like pull skip. I have never done a 10 pull and have hit skip ever. And if I ever do, scream at me, okay? Because it's clearly too much. I've clearly hit the edge and it's not okay, okay? If you see purple and people are like, not good enough, that's wrong. Okay, because it's literally flushing down money. Also, I can't collect my fruit here, right? I don't think so. I don't think it's been long enough. But let us go over here and collect Tubby's weird things. This. Also, with Yoimiya, I think I got enough books to level her up, but I think I just need to get a lot of Mora, because that's where I think I'm gonna get destroyed on. Max out the Mora this week. How much? Oh, it's a lot. Oh. Ah. Although experience books are, I think, well, no, I think you get less experience, but I think it's better probably to buy experience, because I think you get more resin for your Mora in a weird conversion rate kind of thing. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our spot and just relax and wind it down. Thank you guys so much for putting up with me, by the way. I was very much like not in a very cohesive place today. I felt very like, again, I had like some fast food, and I haven't had some in a long time, and that grease really wrecked me. So thank you kindly for putting up with me. We'll do this. If anyone hasn't seen the weird shrine we made, don't worry about it. It's a fine. Anyways. Also, we'll do a little bit this. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, my body. Azel says, also a video is coming out today, that our video about Sayu, the video we made in Streamland, is coming out today, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Coming out at 8 p.m. It's currently at 7:39 for me right now, so coming out at 8. That's why I main this account from all of my other accounts. This one is the luckiest one. Oh, nice. Got like a F2P god on that. Nice. Spark says, Amber is the best pyro archer. Maybe the best charge pyro archer, sure. Although kind of like a you know, leveraging the advantage a little too much, but sure. But also, who knows? Well, no, I think Amber probably could win in that, because I think her charge scales much better than Yoimiya's, which is fucked up. Real fucked up. Although maybe not, because I think Yoimiya's charge still scales okay. It's just her fireworks do nothing. Ugh. All right. Oh no. Azel says, Bido and Eula is so good. You have enough energy recharge with the new set. Have you thrown the new set on Bido? Because to me, I feel like Bido was always a weird character where, like, it seemed like you had to get really fuck off good stats in order to like really use Bido to the best of her ability. But with the new set, I feel like it's like no, you just build her with the energy recharge. You're getting a shit ton of base damage increase for her alt, and you're having almost 100% uptime on her alt because of the recharge gain. And then all you really need is a little bit of energy or crit rate and crit damage. But you can get a lot of that from her last artifact and her weapon. In fact, do you need a sacrificial weapon in order to get Bido? Because if you already have like almost 270 crit rate, or sorry, 270 recharge for Bido, can't you? Isn't that basically enough to like use one of her E's and have her full charge for her E, or for her alt? I mean, so could you just subsidize your like energy recharge weapon? Oh, maybe you want energy recharge as your weapon though, because that also gives you base damage increase. The weird math, the new energy recharge artifact set kind of fucks up with the math, because you're trying to leverage like the strength of recharge, increasing your base attack with the like crit damage and crit rate conundrum. So yes, Carlos says, why not both? I will have Yoimiya, Bido, and Shinshu on the same. Oh yeah, Electros going back. I'm not sure actually. I feel like Electro charge from a person who's using Razor and Shinsho. Electro don't have any bite. Oh, sorry, Electro Charge doesn't have any bite. Like the water Electro mix, it doesn't, like, it's like, ooh, it's AoE, so it's trash. It's literally like static electricity. It hurt a little bit, not like an explosive that's concussing you back. Although, man, I was expecting like the developers, and we might, I don't know, I was thinking we might get that with Ball. We might get the, like, because we haven't really had a disruption to the meta. Like Ganyu is still at present. Yeah, we just haven't had any sort of like mass disruption to like the end game characters being the better or like offset in some way. So yeah. Chloe, you've been here the whole time? I thought you fucked off a little while ago with sick of me and all that. That's insane, Chloe. Chloe said I'm off to get free food. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by, Chloe. Hopefully you have a lovely night. Appreciate you so much. Also, Chloe, we haven't seen you in a hot minute, so I'm happy to see you're still okay and good. It says, you did get a double 5-star back on Albedo banner. You got him and Chi-Chi. Oh, right. No, I forgot about that. Right. But it was Chi-Chi, Lone Cynic. You can't say that. It's like Chi-Chi. Although, if they make Chi-Chi a bad bitch, I will eat my words. But I don't think they did. I heard some like rumors that they were going to buff Kaching and Chi-Chi. But I don't know if Mahoyu wants to go down that road of buffing characters, because I feel like if they do, fucking Tectone Man go make 8 videos about how they fucking still haven't buffed Amber. And I'm like, I get it. But at the same time, listen, man, okay? Make our little zombie girl worth something, okay? Shit. God damn it. It says, the thing about my account, there's only one thing holding it back, and that's the fact that I haven't leveled up Bennett. I feel like if I level him up, I'll be, yeah, no, Bennett's fucking amazing, Lone Snake. Like, that's one of the things that, like, people didn't really explain. People always said Bennett was good. Bennett is, like, it's hard to describe. Bennett, and that's where I'm kind of worried about Sayu. Sayu's, and I should have mentioned this in the video a little bit more, but Sayu's one weakness, which is a big weakness, is that she doesn't have 100% uptime. Bennett has close to, like, he has like 5 seconds of downtime. It doesn't feel that way at all. It feels like he has maybe 3, and even then, it's virtually nothing. The thing is that I think Sayu leverages more abilities. Like, she has an artifact set that can weaken enemies to elemental resistance. She also scales off elemental mastery if you have enough investment in her and all that stuff. But yeah, I think Sai also, she's a mobility character, not just like a weird double 3 charge DPS kind of thing. So I think she's good in her own right. But yeah, in my head, I'm not sure. Like, I think Sayu, she struggles with the fact that she does have a fairly lengthy like downtime on her ult, which is bad because like you can be killing it, but like the thing is when we're doing domains, like doing the electro domain, and you guys are getting low on health, I know I'm like 2 seconds away from Bennett popping his ult, so I just need you guys to survive for 2 seconds. The difference between surviving for 2 seconds and 6 or 7 seconds is a lot. It's like, especially when enemies are dropping bombs, and if any, like, things either are going to kill you in 2 shots in this game, or they're going to kill you in like 100. So yeah, and it's usually like big ass hilly turtles or some sort of abyss herald, or you know. But you know, Bennett is one of those characters where when you use, again, if you build him for energy recharge, it's just insane. Like, you feel, also if you build him for energy recharge and HP, and you get like good substats on both of those, you just feel like it's endless. Like, again, that's funny because I think we're playing the domains, and I'm playing Bennett, and I'm playing my Razor, and you're playing your Eula, and all that, and we're just like, yeah, unstoppable, because Bennett is just insane. He just gives you constant healing, and also buffs up your attack, because we shouldn't be dealing 24 damage or 24k damage with Razor. It's because of Bennett scaling up his base attack and increasing all the damage numbers, which is why I'm not sure if, like, because I feel like a lot of people are going to leverage Bennett with Yoimiya to get bigger numbers, but I feel like Yoimiya and Sayu is the play. But people could also argue, why not both? You know? But that's a fuck ton of healing. That's almost like too much healing. Like diminishing return. Like, it'd be better to throw a Shincho in there, just get some more damage pikes happening every now and again, you know? Or Baido. Baido probably better. Yeah, I'm kind of rethinking the Yoimiya's team comp, and I think maybe Baido instead of Shincho, Venti, and then maybe Sayu instead of Bennett. Because I think you're causing overload, you're causing AoE damage, because the only thing that Yoimiya kind of struggles with is single turret damage, which is bullshit. I've heard people say that. That's not true. Yoimiya's ult, as long as you're having any character detonating her explosive, she's fucking shredding things in an AoE. So her ult basically makes her ult patches the one weakness that she does have, which is very similar to Hu Tao patching the one weakness she does have, except kind of, because it scales off of enemies present. And Yoimiya's kind of just scales off of, well, actually she can't detonate it, so I guess it does. You do need to build a team around her ult as well, so I guess there's kind of the same kind of lens of character. Guys, I could talk to you guys forever. You guys realize that? Spark says, my bad, she's top 2 crowd. Gotcha. Also, thank you so much for stopping by, Sparks. Appreciate you so much. Hope I can see you tomorrow. We'll be doing our workout thing tomorrow as well. I might be a little gassed out because I got to rip off a bunch of stickers off of a sign or off of a truck. A bunch of decals off of a truck. So that's what my day will be tomorrow. So forgive me if I come in a little bit like blech, because it's kind of blech work. I'm seeing it says electro charge, shred. I use chill and Bido on the same team, and enemies health bars just disappear. Okay, use who? Albedo? Is that what you're saying? Are you using chill Bido on the same team? Who's chill? Who dat? Ail says no. I've been just exploring the new islands. Like I said, I've been unlocking the other side of Bido. Her Q is crazy, especially if there's only 2 enemies. But I really don't have energy problems with her NEC. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because if you have a C2 Bido, she has like a much better chaining ability. Aza says characters with Bido, I run Serpent with her, but I don't have a C6 on her because of you. Oh, okay. Lone Singlet says, also, I saw someone build a tank Bido where they gave her a ton of HP and her shield is just tank damage. Weird. But her shield can only be held for like 6 minutes, right? The longer you hold it down, the longer it like is on cooldown, no? Chloe says, no, I've been here. I've just been doing makeup and getting ready. Oh, really? Look, Clay, I thought you were like in the bit doing some shit. I had no idea. I'm so happy to see you're okay. I always get worried when I don't hear from you guys because a lot of you guys are like very present in the chat. And when you guys aren't here, I'm like, I hope you're okay. The back of my head. I'm happy to hear you're just doing makeup and shit. Okay, cool. I'm getting ready, and I'm sorry I moved to Washington, so I've been busy. Now I'm just waiting to get picked up. Nice, Chloe. That's wonderful. Let's think it says child aka oh okay gotcha child okay child oh right yeah I seen Tectone's video of making like child plus Bido the like electro and all that stuff as shreds. Yeah that seemed fun. Azel says I enjoy how you keep using decal from Let It Die. Yeah, decal, which is fucked up because my family works in sign like putting decals on cars, like big ass stickers on cars and buses and shit. So yeah, my parents were like, "What the fuck are you? No, how dare you? How dare you like trample our legacy for what we do every day?" And I'm like, "Listen, a bad habit reared its head, and it just grew from there." Post PTSD from Let It Die. Yeah. Let's think it says no. Her C1 gives her a shield on her. Oh right, I forgot entirely about that. Right. Right. Yeah, here Bido when you use her alt. I didn't even think about that. One sec. Yeah, I forgot Bido has that a perk. So if you just and it would scale off HP, right? All shields scale off HP. What if I just want to see what's Bido's cooldown look like? Because that's the thing. That's usually the big pooba. What's happening? Her duration is 15 seconds. Her cooldown is 20 seconds. So she got a 5-second downtime. Even at rank 4, it's the same scaling as like Shincho at high level, which is fucked up. Or not Shincho, it's some other characters. But still. And also, this shit can change, I think, to 3 enemies, because I have her at C2, I think is done. Yeah, so it's changed to 2. I think it scales, so it's 4 enemies, I think. Or maybe it's 4 enemies. Regardless, that's a little wild. I forgot, but yeah, so you could like put Bido as like a discount Zhongli, or just a layer of protection. Because that's the one thing that's weird about Yoimiya is like, yeah, you have Sayu, but what happens when Sayu's on the downtime? So if you have Bido, she could heal you or keep you safe. I don't know what you would build. Would you build her for like more HP or more recharge or crit damage? Because you can only really do energy recharge on a cup. Or a watch, and then you have like elemental damage with electro you probably build, and then what would you either build crit rate or HP? I feel like it's still, because I think Bido still, when you level her up to 90, she still has a good bit of HP, so she'd have a decent shield. As a person who has never built Bido, I have no fucking idea. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, You've been nothing but absolutely wonderful. I appreciate you so much for putting out with me. There's a video coming out in about 4 minutes, my dudes. 4 minutes. If you guys could do me a solid and go to that video and like it or something like that, that'd be nice, because it's a video that was like our streams kind of can how do I put it, like amped up information and back and forth, and it's always my favorite videos. It's a video of Sayu. What is her best kit and abilities? It's kind of a debate between the Veritas and Veneer or the new recharge set. I still don't know. I think I'm leaning towards her best set is probably the Veritas and Veneer, but if people are going for Yoimiya as well, you probably got the energy recharge set, which will work for her as well. But yes, I think her at her best is like debuffing people and all that shit. But man, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we'll be over at twitch.tv doing a lot of exercise weirdness, and because I take Friday off, tomorrow will be the same as last Saturday, which was us really getting after it. I was getting real tired, but that's because we don't work out on previous days. I basically have to do Friday's workout on Saturday, so I have to I'm a man on a mission basically. So it's a little bit more like hop to it. So a little bit less reading the chat, but we always have the first 30 minutes of tomorrow's stream, hanging out, talking about anything, and then cycling over to the other stuff. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for your time. And yes, I am going to leave you. I'm going to go get in the shower because I'm a sweaty mess. But thank you and goodbye.